Hi everyone, I'm Trace. Welcome to my channel, and I am bringing you a little Friday message. Let's see what's coming in for our Friday just before the weekend. In South Africa, we have a long weekend. We have Youth Day on Monday, so it is exciting because we all need a little Monday holiday, don't we? So let's see what's coming in for our Friday. What is our energy for Friday the 13th of June? What is our energy for Friday the 13th of June? I'll take those three. And we have the Tower card. Oh, we've got four. We have the Six of Pentacles, we have the Three of Swords, and we have the Eight of Pentacles. Gosh, everybody, this is very interesting. So what we asked here, okay, we've got all pentacles. So we've got two pentacles and one sword. Now, what is this saying is this is about our practical life. What we have been shown in our, the way that we give and receive, is how we sometimes may have disappointment. And I know for myself, sometimes you give a lot to somebody, and you can see this little young lady is helping this old lady here. They may be shopping at a market, or they're actually in their own garden, and she is able to give her time, and she's probably giving her years of knowledge and experience that she has gained in her life. She's sharing her time with her in a different way that the young girl will be sharing with the old lady. And that sometimes to us is heartbreaking, because what this is saying to you here today is that sometimes when you have a problem in life where everything that you give is expectations of return, that is where your life will come crumbling down, because we have to give of our resources and our time and our love and kindness, or whatever you are giving to somebody, out of your own goodness of your heart. Because if you've got an expectation attached to that, that is when our worlds come crumbling down, because then we are let down in life. And what happens there? You have this heartbreak, you have this sorrow inside of us. Why is that person not giving me what I give them? And let me tell you, gosh, my cards always fall over. I hit them in the wrong spot. Let me tell you, I understand that, because every single one of us have an intention. We have a relationship, or we have what we put into our jobs, or what we put into the people around us. Any situation, you coming into it at the level of what you understand. So you coming into it at this level of, I'm going to give this relationship 100%, or I'm going to give this job 100%. But in the end of the month, your salary has come back and it's half what you thought it would be, or your bonus that you were promised from your company is not anywhere near. And what happens is disappointment. So what our little message today on a Friday is saying to us: do what you love. The Eight of Pentacles is a card of working hard and just laboring in what you love and what you need to be doing in life. Don't worry about, or don't put intentions out there on the bigger picture, in the sense that you need something back from the world. Concentrate on what you're good at. Concentrate on the time that you can give, or whatever your heart gives out to somebody. And I think that is a big message for all of us today, because we often expect people to meet us at the percentage that we are meeting them. So we are giving, or we are doing chores around the home, or doing whatever job we are doing, or whatever relationship we're in, any situation that involves practical life. We are putting our hard work into it, but we are not getting exactly back what we need. And it's very difficult to be in a relationship where you are perhaps 300% and they're only at 50%. And I understand that now, but what today is saying to you is that you need to let those people go. You need to let all of that heartache go, because otherwise it will be forced upon you, and life will show you more and more disappointments, because what you expect from people and what you get from people are two different things. So this is a very, very deep message today for a Friday, I must be honest. And everybody out there that is watching this today, check yourself before you give of resources, or give of your level that you want to get to. People can only meet you at the level that they are used to. And we meet strangers every day. We have relationships where perhaps we've had an amazing, loving, beautiful family life, and we meet a guy or a girl, and we get into the relationship with them, but their family are quite reserved, and they don't allow you in. And you think, but I'm giving of myself, I'm giving my time, and I'm giving everything, all my resources to that person, or to the family. Or you might be buying them food and taking it to their home, or you might be going the extra mile and taking the elderly for shopping. There's all sorts of scenarios that can come up here, but just think about it yourself. What scenario in your life are you giving too much and expecting too much back? But just be natural. Just be who you are. Nobody can change who you are. Nobody can change your personality. If you are expecting more and you're wanting more back from people, that is where you fall down. That is where this comes in. It's heartbreaking. Both these cards go together, because this is saying to you that what you expect out of life, you're not getting. And let me tell you something, that is quite a hard lesson to learn in life. But when you restart, when obviously when this tower burns down or this tower gets struck by lightning, what happens is you have to rebuild. And there's a foundation that you can start off on that is completely different to how you were living before. And that is what today's message is all about. Please don't expect too much from people. Don't expect too much from situations. Just try and live in a situation where you are absolutely free and at peace with what you give. Don't put your hard work out there in order to get something back. This is your life. You don't want to be trying to please the whole world all the time. That's quite a hard message to hear today, everybody. And yeah, it's very easy for me to say, oh, just don't do it. Don't expect. Don't put your heart out there. But your very first step when you are approaching a situation, approaching a job, approaching a marriage, approaching a relationship, approaching a family, anything that you are, let's say you've bought somebody something and you expect them to come back to you with bounds and bounds of returns. Have you really given that in the right frame of mind? Have you given somebody something of yourself or your time or a physical item that you've worked on very hard? Is that really what you are expecting back from them? You need to give it of the heart that you've put your time and effort into it. And if you are at this place in your life, let me tell you something, you will attract the right people and your heart will not be disappointed, because you will filter out the people that you're giving too much to and you are not allowing to be on the same level as you. So this Friday message, I hope it resonates with you, and I think it does, because every single one of us out there, we are building relationships, we are building our jobs, we are building our lives around individuals that are all different. And just remember, from the place that you start at, what is your intention of that place? Give of your time, your heart freely. If you are expecting too much for them, you will have disappointment. Put your heart and soul into something that is yours alone, your talent. Put your talent into something of yours alone, because that is what people will appreciate of you. If they don't, you need to move on. You need to have a restructure of that relationship. So take care, everyone, and I hope your weekend is amazing.